G'day guys, Jeff here. I've gone through a lot of the TDM maps, and by a lot I mean only a third. I'm going to bring the rest of the maps to you of TDM over the next 2 months or so. But a lot of people are requesting other game types. I've been playing a lot of Demolition, Headquarters even. I'll get back into Capture the Flag at some point. I think it's a very easy game type for Black Ops at the moment with a 3 cap limit. But for now I'm going to bring you a Domination match on Havana. And for this particular match I decided to be a little less objective based in terms of captures, because captures get you killed quite often on this map, especially for Bravo, and focus on getting up to the high kill streaks in the form of chopper gunner and gunship. I don't know what my first kill streak is. It might be the napalm, so napalm, chopper gunner, gunship, and this was actually my first attempt at running the high kill streaks. Occasionally with the Huppeteers that I've been running with, we actually make a pact not to, completely obliterate or slaughter the enemy team at times. So we almost always run spy plane, for instance, and I might even have spy plane on in this match. We'll find out. There we go, spy plane. So we always run spy plane, and a lot of people just do spy plane, Blackbird, and then maybe a chopper gunner, or some people even run dogs. And by doing so, we kind of stay away from the upper echelon kill streaks, which just make teams rage quit. Now, I spoke about the rage quitting before, but what I want to point out is that it's not a coordinated team's fault that rage quitting occurs when you slaughter someone. I think the problem still lies with matchmaking. I really wish that they perhaps, even though it takes a while to get into a game, I really wish they brought out some sort of skill-based or rank-based matchmaking similar to, say, Battlefield. I mean, when you get better at Battlefield, you play against better players, the matches become harder to play, and everyone has a good time and a strong match. And yeah, occasionally it's unbalanced, but at the moment Black Ops seems to be fairly unbalanced whenever you run with a team. And the guys on the other side, they're very low ranks, very bad KDs when you look at their combat record, bad scores per minute when you look at the lobby leaderboard. And I just have no idea why the matchmaking would do that. My only idea, I guess, is that the matchmaking just puts you in a match as quick as possible and doesn't really care too much about the rank or the score per minute or any of those such things. AK-47 with dual mag, I think it's a fantastic weapon, and I can't really fault the gun. It's got a great recoil pattern, it's easily manageable. The iron sights are a little so-so at very long distances, but you know what, most of these maps lend themselves to really good burst firing at long distances. So outside of that, it's a great overall gun, and as soon as I unlock it I pretty much use the AKs exclusively. I just change it up if I get bored. LMGs in this match, Stoner's quite good. I will bring some LMG matches up. It's just that I don't know, I find that you have to play a little bit more defensive with the LMGs, but when I open up Sleight of Hand Pro again on this Prestige, which is now 3rd Prestige for me, not this video obviously, but when I open up the LMGs a little bit more and Sleight of Hand Pro, I will probably record some videos with that. So I'm going to go through about 3 or 4 Domination matches in a row to the channel, so you can look out for getting those. And I guess all I wanted to say about the high kill streaks here is that probably what you want to do, and a lot of you already do it I'm sure, is that if you kill someone and you're not running scavenger, so killing someone, you really want to switch to your secondary, whether it's a pistol or a launcher, and then pick up their weapon, because what happens at the end here, as you can see, I'm starting to run out of rounds. I haven't really been wasting too many of them, apart from a great example just then, and just then again, but you do run out of ammunition if you go well, so it's best to probably pick up someone's firearm and use that. Now this team never really pushed through past Bravo too often, so it was easier for us to contain them at Alpha, and that means that where they're running is manageable, the spawns are manageable. It's not so much of a spawn trap as you would expect in Modern Warfare 2. However, with the group I'm running with, we're getting very coordinated in knowing each of the, you could say, the sensitive areas are before the spawn trap, or sorry, before the spawn flip occurs. And for this particular map, it's just, if you're just shy of about 1 or 2 meters ahead of the Bravo flag, then you're generally okay in not flipping it. And then on the left side of the building, you want to be very careful because it's easy to flip it if on the other side of the map of where I am, on the other side of the road, if you move forward too much. Almost got killed by my teammate's care package airdrop there. I think your teammate's packages can actually kill you, so all I'm doing here is using the Blackbird to grab another kill. I look at my rounds. Anything 6 rounds and up, and I'm okay for it. I was a little worried about the RC car that the enemy has coming through here. Very happy when it rolled after the other car. Got the kill with the Blackbird. So all I wanted to mention there is that if you get the chopper gunner and you're running, say, dogs or Blackbird, you're running something higher, you don't want to actually chopper gunner and then gunship or dogs. You don't want to get the gunship and then bring it out straight away. You actually want to go as far as you can to get the gunship, and that's exactly what I've done here. Another thing to be mindful of, you don't need to really watch it, but on the left hand side, whenever the rockets are available, they're excellent to be shot through windows and the like. So what I'm doing here is actually, well, you can see I'm shooting the rockets when they're available to me, especially towards buildings, and then I use the gun to try to clean up anyone that's around. I've seen some videos of people using the gunship and not really moving around the map. So as you can see, I've got the I'm being locked on at the moment with the Strela. It's making a noise, and if you move around and coordinate your map movement based on where the triangles are, you can hopefully get them off that lock. And occasionally you'll see the message that I've gone out of bounds and whatnot, but I did get hit on the 3rd or 4th lock there, so I did escape 2 locks. Coming back now to my point I made before about bringing out kill streaks to absolutely decimate a team and then they start leaving. You, as a team, you want to spread them out. So one particular match, I think we brought in, we had maybe 3 or 4 chopper gunners and dogs, and we even had 2 Blackbirds running at once, just by mistakes. So I think the most that Blackbirds we had in the game recently was around about 5. And that's just crazy. So anyway, Chopper Gutter's doing a bit of work as well as what the gunship did already. One other thing I wanted to mention, guys, is that I've been on Jump Jump Die podcast again. In fact, I've been on there 3 times now. And for those who are interested in listening to gaming podcasts, this is more of a gaming podcast rather than a talk show or talking, a podcast that talks about whatever else that's outside of gaming. And you might be interested in hearing what I have to say. There's some funny topics that come up every once in a while, as you would expect in a podcast to be interesting. But I consider this to be a very good, very well produced podcast in terms of audio quality and content quality. So I would go check it out. It is on iTunes. It's called Jump Jump Die, and you could actually go find it at jumpjumpdie.com. And I was in I believe, so I was interviewed once, but because I like what they're doing, I've actually been on there twice, and you might get some enjoyment out of it. In terms of equipment, I am actually, depending on the game type, if it's TDM or Domination, I tend to lean towards the Claymores. If it's Demolition, Headquarters, even Capture the Flag, I lean towards attack insertions for the role that I'm playing, and then outside of that, to get perks, I'll run like the Jammer occasionally. I run Motion Sensor a little bit more than the Jammer, and I seem to limit it to those. C4 I don't really muck around with too much anymore. So the game's wrapping up, and I'm just running around in their spawn because the group I run with, we generally allow breaching the spawn at around 180 points, 185 points, just to pick up a few final kills and flip the spawn and generally get a win. So that was the end of the match. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.